A ranking member on Parliament's Finance Committee, Isaac Adongo, is requesting the Finance Minister to, as a matter of urgency, present all IMF programs and debt restructuring agreements to Parliament for scrutiny. At a press briefing, the ranking member says the Finance Minister must stop discouraging citizens from buying the US dollar.
John Mahama was able to pay his external debt liabilities, which is in foreign currency, and still manage the CD at 4.2. In fact, at some point 3.8. So that is how you manage external vulnerability. You are not even paying your debt service. So in terms of the amount of forex you need, you are not even paying. So we expect your CD to be stronger because you are keeping the dollars. But in your case, even when you are not paying, your CD is hovering around 15.6. How can you be comparing with a champion? Unless otherwise you don't understand what economic management is about. A major thing you manage is that you manage an economy by making sure that monetary policy is solvent. That you do by making sure that there is no fiscal dominance over monetary policy. When we say fiscal dominance over monetary policy, you are not illegally lending money from the central bank to government by printing money. Well, in this country, when they reported that they have printed 80 billion to give to government, John Mahama, when he was leaving office, we were observing zero financing. When we say zero, we are not taking a dime. For all that infrastructure you saw in 2015 and 2016, we didn't take a dime from the central bank. You took 80 billion and ran the central bank itself into insolvency. Our central bank is bleeding. In the first place, we saw a central bank that recorded a loss of negative 60.4 billion. We've never had it in our history. Negative equity of about 54 billion. In fact, negative reserve of 70 billion. That's the central bank. That's how you have managed our monetary policy. You are comparing this to John Mahama. Is it that you just woke up or you were not reading the things that were happening? Why has your boss, Dr. Mahmoud Bayo, run away from the economy? If you are a braggart and you are an empty economist, our economy will give you a better beating. And after Dr. Bawumia realized that the punches that are coming from the economy are not small ones, we have all seen that he's a Yahoo champion. All over the place. You studied economics for over 15 years, became a PhD, worked with the Africa Development Bank, worked at the Bank of Ghana, and all of that. And when we gave you the economy, you couldn't manage it. Now the things you didn't even learn. You just went and opened the computer on the internet and saw Yahoo and saw something they call digitalization. You say we should believe you that you can do that one. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is very clear that the record between John Mahama and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia on the management of the economy is a non-starter. We can't even start a conversation because all the parameters, they don't exist anymore. We used to talk, Bawumia was one of the people who used to like talking about